Do you ever look back and wonder what in the heck you were thinking when it came to your hair, your dress, your makeup for prom? I know I do. Well, thank goodness those days are way behind us. But now, you know, many of us have daughters. I have one that's going to prom this weekend, and I'm feeling a little challenged with this. That's where my girlfriend Terry Tomlinson, our makeup artist, comes in. She's going to tell us how to make our girls look beautiful and fresh for this prom season.
Yes.
So tell us, look at these beautiful.
Y'all are gorgeous. So fresh faced.
Yes,
we all had skin like this at one point, right?
What happened? So tell us, give us some kind of tricks and tips for this season for prom.
Well, I always like to have a light hand when it comes to makeup, especially on young girls. And I think that when your skin is beautiful, you don't need to cover it up with foundation. And so what I tried to do with Juliana here is just a really fresh skin. She's got beautiful color in her cheeks, and we did a really rich red lip. And I kept her eyes really light, but she's got 3 or 4 colors of shimmer on there. So there's a lot of light play, they still show up.
Wow.
And I think with all the bright colors we're seeing chartreuse and indigo and turquoise, that the contrast between a red lip and a chartreuse or a blue dress is really nice. It's really young. It's kind of J. Crew to me.
And do you feel like a BB cream is a good alternative to a heavy foundation if you're a young girl or you're just wanting to have a fresher look about you?
Absolutely. And then you can powder on the areas where you don't want to look shiny, you know, the sweaty areas versus the luminous areas. So you could always run a powder down the center of the face so that you're not super shiny, and then keep the shine in the cheeks because that looks so young and so pretty.
That's gorgeous. And if you do a stronger lip, you need to go lighter on the eyes, is what you've always taught me, right?
Preferably,
okay.
Yes. And that way there's one focus and people aren't looking at your eyes, your lips, your eyes, your lips, right? They're just, they see the whole picture.
Got it.
Pretty.
All right. And what do we have here? Gosh,
Yes, this is.
Look at that color on the top. That's my favorite. I like greenish blue color.
This is Esmeralda, and she's got this great hair. So all we did was we curled it, and then we just pinned it to the side, so it's kind of gives you a little Veronica Lake here.
It's very 40.
I
Yeah,
gotta see how you pinned it in the back because I never know how to pin it.
Well,
But
my pinning's not that great because it doesn't show, but you just run some pins along the bottom there and just hold it over to the side. And we did a smokier eye on her, but I still wanted it to be young and not super heavy. So she's got a dark line against the edge. And the trick to smoke, and this is the trick, is that smoke needs to diffuse from the very tip of the lash line up. If the whole thing's black, you lose your smoke because smoke's about drawing attention down to the lash. So you start at the lash line and you just build your smoke up.
Wow.
So it's almost like an ombre where it starts very dark at the bottom and then just slowly disappears.
That's a good way to put it, Hillary.
I love ombre. It's a good trend.
Absolutely. Because you want, it's all about the diffusion to me that gives it that really pretty look. It's very blended. And we kept the rest of her face nice and soft. She's got kind of a rosy lip, very rosy cheeks, and absolutely no foundation on.
Which I can tell, like,
she has freckles on her nose.
And she has beautiful.
freckles.
She has freckles, Susie. Look, if you'd like to get more details on this and more and how to get these beautiful fresh looks for your daughter, or if you want to get them for yourself, you can check out Terry's website at makeup101.com.